Bueno, vamos a trabajar al principio sobre unas frases muy cortas, pero de un contenido muy importante. Las frases son de este grupo de 50 frases de Ryan Holiday, que se llaman Reglas para la Vida. Bueno, otra cosa, idealmente estaría hablando solamente en inglés. Cuando uno quiere aprender un idioma, tiene que pensar en el idioma, soñar en el idioma, ver todo en el idioma, y no aprender un idioma y salir a hablar en español, a ver televisión en español y radio en español. Recomiendo altamente, si miran tele, nuevamente mirar en inglés, leer los subtítulos, igualmente radio en inglés y, ¿por qué no?, empezar a leer un libro en inglés. Cuando yo estaba pequeño, de unos 8 años, no sabía inglés, pero conseguí un libro, lo empecé a leer y con el diccionario iba traduciendo lo que no entendía, pero realmente me sirvió muchísimo. Y la música, con la música es súper importante, ayuda mucho porque ustedes pueden tener sus canciones en inglés preferidas, consiguen en la internet los lyrics, las letras, y cuando van cantando, van en su auto, en el bus, donde estén, van cantando sus canciones y van aprendiendo la letra, y luego eso automáticamente se va memorizando y les ayuda a gramática, ayuda a pronunciación y ayuda mucho a entender también el idioma inglés. Bueno, en fin, hay una cosa, es un principio básico de la filosofía estoica que se llama la dicotomía del control, the dichotomy of control, ¿ok? Esto es un planteamiento, aunque muy básico, pareciera que la gente a veces no lo percibe. Y es muy simple, ¿sí? Dice, creo que es originario en cierta forma de Epitetus. Y bueno, digamos, estas frases están reducidas a su forma más comprimida sin perder pues el mensaje. La primera frase, la primera base de la filosofía estoica es entender que hay cosas que están bajo nuestro control y hay cosas que no están bajo nuestro control. Cuando nosotros logramos entender eso, ¿sí?, lo que eso define y lo que eso quiere decir, en gran parte empezamos a ser libres. So, the dichotomy of control. So, there are things we can control and there are other things we cannot control. So, the things that we can control are our opinion, our words, our reactions. Okay? Las cosas que nosotros podemos controlar son muy pocas. Son nuestra opinión, por ejemplo, lo que decimos, lo que pensamos y cómo reaccionamos. Eso está bajo nuestro control. El resto no está bajo nuestro control. Nuestra salud no está bajo nuestro control. Lo que pase no está bajo nuestro control. Si hay una guerra, no está bajo nuestro control. Si se estalla un volcán, no está bajo nuestro control. Si hay un terremoto, tampoco. Si las condiciones políticas, sociales donde vivimos son como son, tampoco tenemos control sobre eso. Entonces, es muy importante definir. So, the first thing is what we can control and what we don't control. Okay? Let's see what happens here with this.
This comes to us from Epitetus. He says it's the chief task of life, which is focus on what you control. Is it up to me? Is it not up to me? If it is up to you, it gets 100%. If it's not up to me, it gets 0%. We focus on what we control because that's where our energy, effort, and emotions actually make a difference.
Well, this is pretty easy. So you can go to the video, to the original video on YouTube. Maybe I can share as well the link here. And then you just listen to that. You read the subtitles. The words that you don't know, you don't understand, you just go to the dictionary, English, English, and look for the meaning of that word. Okay, basically. Okay, second phrase. You control how you respond to things. That means, well, we know now that we control some things, but some other things we cannot control. All right. Now, for the second statement, which is this one, you control how you respond to things. It's important to understand that the only thing we can control really in any given situation is the way we respond to that, our reaction. That we can control. Okay? So let's see what Ryan says about that.
The next one is related to the first one, which is we control how we respond to things. As Epictetus says, we don't control what happens, but we control how we respond to what happens. So by ignoring all the things that are not up to us, by refraining from regret or complaint or blame and focusing on this happened, what am I going to do about it? This is how we move forward. And this is what all great leaders, artists, human beings do. They focus on what they control. And what they control is how they respond to what happens in life.
Okay, that was pretty clear, all right? So now, the third quote is ask yourself, is this essential? Okay, and it's important to differentiate, to see the difference between things, actions for us, right, that are important. That means it's important to finish those tasks, to work on it. And there are other things that are not important at all. You know, we might think they are important, but they are not important. We really can say, you know what? This is not important. This is not essential. When we say no to things that are not important, we can do the important things, the essential things. We can do them better. Okay? So let's see what Ryan says to that.
The next is a question from Marcus Aurelius. He says, ask yourself in every moment, is this essential? Because the truth is, most of what we do, most of what we spend time on, most of the things that other people do and spend time on are not essential. And he says, when you eliminate what's inessential, you get the double benefit of doing the essential things better. Do I need to do it? Yes or no? And if I do need to do it, then because it is essential, I'm going to give it everything I have.
Okay. I hope so far is so good. I mean, if you don't understand many words, right, repeat the video, listen to it, read the subtitles on the video, and write it down, write down the words, and look up those words in the dictionary online. English, English. If it's too complicated, check the dictionary, English, Spanish. But for the most part, please use English to English definition. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the fourth quotation, which is also a very important one. It's got to do with this. Okay, I hope you can see it. It's a very strong phrase. Memento mori, or idea, is the idea, or not the idea, the knowledge. We have to know that we can die any moment, any second, right? Therefore, yeah, it is important to appreciate our life every day, every minute, every second of our life in the way that is an opportunity to be alive. We all have the opportunity to be better human beings. We all have the opportunity, and we should use that opportunity to learn every day new things, a new language, something about science, something about art, something about psychology, something about the world in general. But it has to be serious and important information, not the news, not the TV news, not the memes on social media, not all that information which is trash, doesn't help at all for our lives. We can develop, but in order to be able to develop, we have to pay attention to what we consume, to what we hear, to what we see, to what we think, and also to the people we spend time with, because all that is gonna influence and is gonna construct our personality. And if we dedicate time to listen, to talk, or to be with negative people, with people who don't study, who don't learn anything, we become lazy, we become ignorant, we become human beings stagnated. That means we don't reach any goals in life, and the world and life is a huge and beautiful opportunity to develop our spirit, our mind, okay, or in everything that we are as a person. We have the opportunity to make it so big and great, right? But we have to work on that. It is important to meditate that we are mortal every day, every hour, every second. That's why we should use our time very wisely, right? And dedicate time to the things that are essential.